Hello, everybody. I would like to welcome all of you for this panel discussion. I would like to introduce the members of this particular panel. On to my right, I have Madam Smita, the head of the Department Biology from Jain College, Jainagar.
Hello.
We also have Madam Usha Manjunath, the head of the Department Biology from Jain College, Vivipuram. On to my left, we have Madam Anuradha, the coordinator of Statistics Department from Jain College, Jainagar. We also have Madam Pavitra, the member of the Commerce Department, Jain College, Vivipuram. I would like to also introduce myself. I'm Prasanna Kumar, the head of the department, Jain College, Vivipuram. All of you have to know that we have had results at Jain College and the PUC board has declared this particular results, and Jain College has secured the first and second rank for the state. We also have about 45 students who have been the toppers, the state toppers. So today's discussion is going to be more about how we will be able to mold a student who is entering second PUC, and his outcome is going to be his results, his future, and his character building, which happens at Jain College. Dear parents, I would like to stress on this. We at Jain College give a holistic approach to the betterment of your students. We say home is the first school, and remember, college is the second home. Today, I put all these questions to our members of the different departments at Jain College, who will give you a lot more insight to what really happens to your kids at Jain College. This is the panel discussion, the matter of discussion. I would like to give a few questions to the members. I would request them to answer these questions. First, I would like to ask Madam Smita, how is pre-university program designed at Jain College, and how does it help the students in academic success?
The present PU program is according to the PU board itself. So we divide ourselves with the syllabus given to us, and we do it within the scheduled time. Especially when it comes to the second PUC, we schedule it in such a way that we finish the portions much before the time schedule, and so that the last few months are good for revision, and periodic tests, exams are there. And we also identify those who are the toppers, those who are slow learners, and each one get a set of, I can't say use the word coaching, but we give them guidance, mentoring. So we have those set of classes and students, how we can mentor them. So they benefit a lot from that. And then we also have mock papers given to them. So earlier we used to also have these assignment based. So we continue that also. So assignments are given to them. So that makes them a step beyond. They learn more than what is required also. And sometimes there's an exposure to project-based learning. So small little projects which they can finish it off within that time. So it adds on to whatever they are learning. It makes that more sense to them. So that's how it is.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to ask the same questions to Madam Pavitra. How is pre-university program designed at Jain College, and how will it help students for their academic success?
Yes, as ma'am mentioned, first we will identify the students based on their strengths, weakness, and we concentrate on that. And we give them a personal attention, and we all subject teachers will sit together and discuss how we are going to concentrate on that person. If he requires any extra help, we are we have remedial classes, we say. So we take in advance instead of being sorry later that he could not clear it in a proper way. So we identify in advance and we concentrate. Then when it comes to top students like toppers, we identify and we give them extra coaching, and we have problem solving classes for all of them when it comes to commerce in particular, accountancy, mathematics and statistics. All the subjects we have problem solving classes for which exclusive materials are prepared by the teachers in person, and we distribute that. And even the materials related to the theories which they have to study, important aspects and the questions and the topics, we focus that and we highlight it, we print it and we give it to them. So that is when it comes to academic concentration on the students. So that is how we give personal attention for them, and we mold them in such a way that they are into better learning. And we also conduct little classroom activities for economics and business studies subjects, which they feel it is tough for theory and they are scared of it. So we highlight using these crosswords or word search, some small activities in the classroom itself in the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so that that monotony towards the subject is also broken, and even the keywords are highlighted in that activity or the event which the individual teachers will do. Okay, so this is how we concentrate on this.
Thank you.
I would like to add one.
Yes.
The academic success is basically because we have a very well structured and established annual calendar. Like we start in May, go up to March, and it's totally very well structured. Like each month we are supposed to complete this much of portion. That helps students. It puts a lot of ease on them when it comes to studying a humongous portion. If it is very well structured, and that is what we do. So a child, the ease of learning comes automatically because of a very well established calendar. We have our quarterlies and what portion comes for the quarterly, what midterm and what portion goes for the midterm. So they kind of are able to digest that huge PUC syllabus. I think that is one thing which really goes a long way in academic success.
So there is a lot of planning by the teachers.
Yeah.
So I can understand that there's a lot of planning by the teachers, where the program of work is being done in a very systematic way, and we've all followed that. Thank you so much, teachers. I would like to ask this question to Madam Anuradha. How essential do you think co-curricular activities are for students?
Yes, actually I wanted to talk about this. Extracurricular activities, Jain plays a very important role. So we have various cultural forum, commerce forum, science forum. So these three major forums. So here we are giving the platform for the students to exhibit their talents. In a way, they just come out of their comfort zone, even that nutshell, to exhibit their talents. Okay. And one more thing, in various departments like languages, English, then nature club we have, and then in department of English they have theatre club, elite club, and they come out with Generation, that is a newsletter. So basically what they do in elite club is to enhance, rather it helps the students to develop their both writing as well as speaking skills. So that way elite club, it plays a very important role. Then followed by that you have a theatre club. So there the students are given an opportunity to come out with the drama, and then whatever is happening behind the screening, script writing, even dance also is included over there. And then there also they come out of the stage fear. So they come out with flying colors. So these platforms really help our students to overall develop themselves. Okay, it's kind of a personality development in a way that various Vedikes, the Kannada Vedike we have every year, they plan out for Kannada Rajotsava, which happens. So it's considered to be the huge festival in Karnataka. November 1st it has been celebrated every year. So they talk about culture. So this culture, this enhancement, how they try to portray, how they try to reach students is, they try to get in some well-known resource person in that particular field. Okay, so they try to reach out the students a different culture, whatever has been famous in that particular district. So they reach through, they do Kannada Habba they do, and then they do Rakshana Vedikas they do, and then they conduct debates, and then they conduct what is that? Yakshagana. And
training
one more thing they happen to conduct in the third floor. It is the major Kannada festival. Okay, so this way they try to reach out what are the different culture that has been adopted in a particular state by the different districts. So that way, I don't think so that any other colleges they compete with Jain in this aspects. So that is very, very clear that we have shown also, and this we have been continuing to do also. So I mentioned about this various clubs and then forums. So this we conduct as intercollegiate fest also. so where the other college has been invited here. So this, the different streams we do, that is for cultural especially, okay, and then we do it for commerce as well as science. And sports forum also, they play a very important role. So Jainites, so how we train the students, not only academics is important, extracurricular activities, it plays a very important role as a person for the overall development. So that way Jain plays a very important role.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to ask Madam Usha Manjunath ma'am, how is this co-curricular activities going to be helping in the personality development of a student?
Definitely. I mean, it goes in a very, very long way. That is what is the key feature of Jain, I feel. Definitely, it is not that academics is everything for a child. How good you are at academics, you need to be equally good at all other things to be a part of the society. And all these forums and activity helps in building a lot of things, like say for example, it can be interpersonal skills, how a child mingles with everybody. It helps in them developing leadership qualities, them even enabling their organization skills. It kind of prepares a child to face the outer world in a better way. Though we might think that a child is participating in small activities, in forums and things, but in a long way, it really goes in building a kind of a holistic personality to a child. They will be what you call a society ready or an industry ready person, because when they organize small events like this with their friends, they are ready to take it up on a larger scale when it comes. So I feel this way Jain, a child at Jain has much more exposure in developing a holistic personality. As I already said, they are totally society or industry ready because of these forums. Academics put aside, we have a very strong academic record, and all our ranks, this many ranks. This year itself, we have 57 toppers, and all through the year, every year we've had state rank holders. So that's besides the point. With that, I think these extracurricular activity definitely helps a child to get a different perspective. So we mold a child in a totally different way, and I think that's the key thing of Jain education.
So it's like when you talk about the competitions or the fest mode, whenever we have, we try to avoid solo competitions. We keep a team-based or a theme-based set of competitions. So it becomes like the individual becomes a team player, not only a leader. The person is also being a leader, be the team and work as a team. And this is what, if as ma'am also told, Usha ma'am told, you're industry ready, you're society ready. So it's like you are a team player now. So you understand another person pretty well, and that's what we need in the present day world also. Somebody should understand who the other person is. So that's how they work. And we have seen them as a team, they work probably excellently, very well. Even sometimes they surprise us. So that's the best part of Jain students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir,
I think
like
Kavitra ma'am has something to say.
Yeah, add on the topic which we are discussing, because yesterday only I met a student who entered Jain College 7 years back with 65% marks in his 10th. So he was in PU for 2 years with us, and he continued to be not a rank holder or someone whom we are discussing about, state topper or anyone. So he told yesterday itself, he met me and he told that he continued with Jain even for the degree program also in our CMS campus. So second PUC he passed out with 84%. For both the years I handled his class and I was his class teacher, so he had come down yesterday. So he was mentioning, ma'am, because of you I cleared with 65 to 84, which acted as a passport for me to enter CMS campus without any entrance test or anything. After that, college gave me so much exposure that he is not someone like 95% and entering a topmost company is something which will not surprise us. But he had lots of exposure with this extracurricular things which are organized in our Jain, wherein he told he could enter this David Shaw hedge fund company, which is famous, and he is a US multi-billionaire, and it's not at all easy for anybody to get through. So he is someone who has joined just with a BBA degree in that company, and he told I acknowledge the entire credit you want me to, tell this to our juniors who will get motivated or something, I can come down. Anytime I can come down. So yesterday itself I spoke to him. And the starting salary package was 1 lakh rupees, which he is like, ma'am, I know I can take his name also, I have that liberty. 1 lakh rupees package for Mitesh ma'am, can you imagine? So that is something which Jain College is giving to its students.
Thank you, teachers. I also wanted to tell you that it's been 32 years since Jain started. And in this 32 years, we have more than 300 state toppers.
Yeah.
And all this, whenever we talk to these students and the students respond to us telling that, I give a major chunk of credit to the faculty. This is what all the students tell. So I have an open question to all four of you. Kindly take a short time, and if you can answer that to me, it would be very nice. What role does a faculty play in shaping a student?
So,
If
begin.
yeah, please.
Okay, so when you talk about Jain, we have a heterogeneous crowd. So the ones who enter first PUC are not just the toppers, 90% people. It's absolutely not that. People who have just scored above 60% are also there. It's a heterogeneous crowd. So it so happens there's a mingling of different group of brains, I can say. High-level brains, a mediocre brain, but they all are unique in their own way. They are like, I can say, each individual in excellency is there in each one of them. So it so happens that when we enter a class, the way we teach the class is based on the vibes that we get from them. So our teaching becomes totally adapted. So for this section, we may teach it in one particular pattern because that's how they take it. Similarly, in another section, it could be a totally different crowd. So we adapt in such a way that the way the crowd wants it, that's how we teach. So that is probably something unique I've seen with all the teachers over here, because they see it. Yeah, this is my class. This is how I need to go. This is how I need to plan my teaching. And the pattern of teaching also changes. But of course, we are stuck to the syllabus. We are stuck to the whole thing. That is there. But the way in which we teach changes based on what the crowd needs. So that's how we usually adapt ourselves to that particular class.
Very nice. Thank you,
Yeah.
Smita ma'am. Can I have the same question to Anuradha ma'am, please?
Yes, actually, I would like to tell my own personal experience with my son. So my son, he has given the board examination, 10th examination. So 10th, when he was studying, he's not very studious. He is a very easygoing guy. He is a little outspoken, but I thought, and he's street smart. But I thought for the betterment of him, I wanted to put him in Jain only. So why I chose Jain is my personal experience, and I want that my son to experience. So I felt that he has to excel in extracurricular activity, and he can develop overall as a better personality, which is, as Smita ma'am said, is very much required for the present world. So unfortunately, it was pandemic 2 years. But still, the classes, the mode of teaching, whatever we adopted, it was online mode. So still, the students felt that the teachers never compromised. Okay, so they felt whatever the teachers were trying to reach, okay, it was up to the mark. And it is not that only we were preparing and we were trying to reach the students with the PPT. Okay, so we were trying to do something different in that also. Okay, we tried to bring in the case study, the real life situation. So how a student virtually, he or she, can take it and understand in a better way. So why I am saying this is, as a mother, as a parent also, I have seen what my child has taken the input, okay, through the mode of teaching, whether it is virtual or it is offline. So the teachers have put their 100% to reach out the children. So that is very, very important. So adding on to that, he cleared his first PUC examination. Then he came into second PUC examination. So now actually the peer pressure the child will be facing that second PUC. So this is going to be the stepping stone for your career. So you have to do this, you have to do that. But trust me, as the teachers, okay, the teaching fraternity, the entire group, okay, they really help my child. Okay, so my son, it's not that he is Anuradha ma'am's son. Definitely no. In that way, the student crowd has been taken care, and I could see the drastic difference. So when he entered Jain, so he entered with only 73%, but the concepts what he was, as I said, he was easy going. Okay, but when he stepped out from Jain as a second PUC student, definitely he got a very good result. Okay, so that definitely because of the teacher's effort. So the kind of motivation he got, the kind of the constant backup that they were trying to give him, and then continuously they were helping him to come out of that the mindset that yes, as a student everybody can do it. So it's not only he, the entire class for that matter, the teachers have helped them a lot. Okay, so that kind of a reach we try to give to our students. So irrespective of the mode of teaching, whether it is offline or it is online, so we have given the best to reach out the students. So this I have experienced personally, and 2 days before when they announced the rank, so we were congratulating the rank holder, Manav. Okay, so in the group, so the teachers were giving the best wishes to Manav. The students were expressing, and we were so grateful that we have been given the whole and soul of the teacher to the maximum, that we have reached this level. So that way we are blessed, and then we are happy and we are proud to say that we are Jainite. Thank you.
Thank you, Anuradha ma'am. Can I ask Usha ma'am the same question? What role does the faculty play in bringing out the best in the students?
I totally agree with Smita ma'am and Anuradha ma'am. But here again, what I would want to stress is at Jain, everything is a little structured, like that ability for teachers to reach out to children also. We have what is called as mentoring done. We have class teachers and mentors, and a set of students allocated to a particular teacher. So that way, a teacher will know everything of a child, not just the academics, what their drawbacks are. So it's easy for a faculty to mold a child. And also when it is on this one-on-one, a child develops a kind of a rapport with the teacher. So they are able to open up. And as Pavitra ma'am was telling at the beginning, she was saying we monitor students, look into their abilities and whatever drawbacks are. So when there is this kind of a structured thing in the college, that this many students allocated to teacher. It's not just one. Every teacher who goes to that particular class will have a kind of a one-on-one rapport itself. But I feel this whole concept of mentoring also in a way, makes it easier on a child to reach out to teachers at a very, you can say, at ease. They don't have this fear, okay teacher, can I go to them with a personal problem, or can I ask, will they think I'm low in academics? Nothing like that. That's the kind of rapport we have because of the mentoring. At the same time, I think both teachers as well as class teachers, mentors also are into counseling. So a child can get back to any teacher, whatever problems they have academically or whether it's a peer. So these are the things which actually I feel helps a child to present themselves in a better way academically as well as in every fold of life. As Anuradha ma'am was saying, we have students who have landed here with just about first class and passed out with distinction. And I feel this is because of how we handle them in classes.
Since ma'am spoke about the mentorship and so on, this is how we tell them about the career prospects after PUC and so on. So it so happened that one student from another college, another well-known college, had called me because the reference was given from our student here. So she said, please guide me as to what should I do next after second PUC. So of course with her background I did tell, okay, this could be more suitable for you to go ahead with after second PUC. Then I also mentioned, I think you should be able to speak to your teachers. They may probably guide you with what you are passionate about, and they may guide you much better than I do because I just know you for a couple of minutes. But she did mention this. I do not know whether I should be saying that it's a classroom of 100, 120 students there, And she did mention that, ma'am, they don't even know my name. How will they know what's my passion?
that is.
So this is something which we cater to.
Yeah.
The classroom may be about 60, 70 students, but still we know their names. We still know where is their weakness, where is their drawback, where is their potential, where is their passion. We are aware of it. So I think that again becomes a star mark for Jain as such.
Yeah.
Thank you, Smita ma'am, and thank you, Usha ma'am. The same question to Pavitra ma'am. How does a faculty play an important role in shaping a student at Jain?
So unknowingly, all of us here are applying all psychological principles without any preparations or anything. So an adolescent just needs some ears to listen to their
Yes.
problems.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it. They don't need any solution. And we are open for that as teachers. That's what I can say. So any grievance they have, so they'll come to us, whether it is small or big or anything. So if possible, we'll give them solutions, or we will just tell, okay, just move on. It'll be fine. So that's all we are doing here. Nothing, very
Yeah.
big or something, but it is making a lot of difference in it. So that is what I wanted.
Thank you. So I just wanted to tell, I understand this very well. Teachers at Jain College are not just teachers. They play and they take a lot of roles, like a parent, a second parent, a psychological counselor, a friend. So all these roles are being played by teachers, and that is why we are unique, and we teachers are unique, and that is what every student after the results come, they give a lot of credit to the teachers. So congratulations,
Just
teachers.
want to say this incident. So Manav this year, who is
State
topper.
so principal ma'am called. Ma'am said, Chairman sir is waiting. He is very eager to know about the results, the rank. So ma'am called and she had set up the list of the students. She said, just immediately you mark and send it to office. So we will just give the results on spot. So we are in that procedure. It's happening. So the results, it was supposed to be by 11 o'clock. Then they said it's 12 o'clock. Then it came by
11:30.
11:30. Okay. So we are just, everybody are busy, open the site, and then we are also checking the results. You won't believe, a student entering with the sweets. It's Manav. Okay, so Manav is entering. You know what was the statement that he said? Ma'am, I'm very happy that I am here. So I got a call from the minister saying that they are coming home for the interview. But I was very particular that the first sweet that I am giving is to my teachers. So this is a statement he said, and he distributed the sweets to us. Then he went to meet principal ma'am. Okay, so we felt so very happy.
Yeah.
So really, that moment we all felt so nice, and we felt that really we are also blessed in that way. So that is a happy moment that I would like to share here.
Very nice. Thank you, Anuradha ma'am. It's the same with all the teachers. As soon as the results come, more than the parents, we are
I think
more
we'll be
eager.
waiting,
We are
yeah.
more eager because it's one
Exactly.
full year of preparation.
Exactly.
We have our dreams built on that particular
Yes.
student, and when that dream comes true, and we are the most happiest people. So thank you so much. I have one more question. If we can say, how are we different from other colleges? Okay, this is a thought process which we will have to put into, because we have to really say how different are we from the other educational institutions.
Smita, she made it very clear.
Yeah.
We give that space for the student to approach us anytime, irrespective. It's not that we don't restrict that during the classes I'm accessible to you. Definitely not like that. So there were students who used to call me and for their personal things also, for academic reasons also. In that way, we have given that space for our students, which is at present required for this adolescent age, like Pavitra ma'am specified. So that space we have given it. So maybe probably we are.
So you say
we are
that
able to
that
succeed.
is not available in other colleges.
I can say that, see, it is not that whenever they want to approach any time, I don't think so that is possible.
Yes.
Only on academic front they may be. But we are going to a little extent that, we are the second parents. We play that role.
Actually, if I add on, most of the time when people pass out from PUC and they go maybe to another college, when they come back to meet us, the first thing that they say is, we miss teachers a lot.
Yes.
Exactly.
Actually, the statement should have been, we miss friends a lot and so on.
Yeah.
But their statement is true that they miss the teachers a lot, and they of course made friends for life. They've had wonderful set of friends over here. So that's a mark that they've made always. So they miss the teachers for sure.
And adding to that, still they are in touch. The year
Yes.
I entered Jain College, so from that time, the set of students that I was teaching, I'm still in connect. So we feel that we have succeeded
Yeah.
as a teacher, as a second parent. Also, we can say that.
I think in fact now, since our students have become doctors, it so happened, just to share my experience, there was a medical emergency at home. So I was pretty tensed. I was not that calm person at that point of time. So the student, who was my student now, presently a doctor at one of reputed institutions, he was trying to calm me down. He explained the whole process totally, like probably as a teacher I would have done it to him. So it was like a reversal process again. So it's like the student again becomes our parent at this point of time, and they themselves are taking care also. So it's like probably what they have imbibed, they're giving it back to Jain at some point of time.
That's what, to sum up, I feel at Jain, it's not just the academics. They definitely excel in academics. But as I was telling, we build better humans, I think. And I'm
Yes.
proud of it, because I know when students get back to me, they are, I think Smita will be knowing Sudarshan, double
Yes.
doctorate holders at very reputed, universities abroad. After 8-9 years, they come back to us. I mean, they make time, that they're visiting Bangalore, they have to come talk to us. That itself tells a lot of things. So, definitely that way Jain is different, and a child development here is not just academic, not just holistic. It's something totally different.
I think if you think about it, it's like we cater to the needs of every set of students, whether it's NCC, people want to join the army, they get into the NCC.
Yes.
If they want to go into sports, there's a sports club. So every aspect is covered. Somebody wants to go into environment science, they join the nature club. So they are socially fit, morally fit, because we build in the culture in such a way that we speak about our country, we speak about our state. So there's a pride that they carry out. So that pride, the moral value, everything, anything to do with the social value, ultimately it boils down to be a good human. So I think Jain gives that.
Yeah, I think Jain builds global citizens.
Thank you,
That's-
thank you. I just have to take one more question from Bharat ma'am. The same thing. How are we different from the other university? How is Jain different from the other colleges?
Yeah, the personal involvement between the teacher and the student, that's
Okay.
the major thing which is making a difference. And it's not that we organize, special training or lectures or psychological talks. Wherever possible, even in the classroom, wherever we get the opportunity, we'll try to, inculcate that moral values or any important thing. We'll not miss out on that. Equal to academics, we will try to counsel them in the classroom itself or wherever that opportunity comes. Instead of telling them, okay, this 1 hour is your counseling session, you get molded yourself. Instead of doing that, wherever it is possible, we are trying to do that.
Wow.
So that is something which is making a difference.
Very nice. Thank you so much, teacher. So I do understand that at Jain College, we are trying to have a holistic approach where we don't want students to just concentrate on education. We want them to concentrate on their overall development in a holistic approach where every chance is given to every kid and it is left to them to utilize it. So that is the unique selling proportion of Jain College. So I could go with that. Okay, we'll take one last question. I want this question which is going to be given as an answer to the parents. Why would you suggest Jain to the parents? I want the parents to be more convinced, saying that if their kids come to Jain, what's really going to be happening to them, what transformation is going to be happening to them. So I want teachers giving this nice advice to the parents so that the parents are convinced. So teachers, if you can give them a suggestion, it would be very nice.
Actually, for this, whatever discussion we had till now,
That has
the
been
answer,
answered.
we have given the answer. So And as a parent, see, now I'm a parent, so I feel that Jain is best because, as everybody being a family, whatever we said is true. Okay, so we give the best education, and we have created that brand. The brand, whatever we have created, it's not so easy. So definitely, Jain students, they stand apart from other students because of their academic excellence, okay, and how we have molded them, okay, and how importance, that is in extracurricular activities also we give equal importance, okay. So keeping everything, so as a parent, what we expect from the institution is the student has to come out as a come out with the flying colors. Basically, he or she should be they should have what to say well versed in all the fields whatever they are going through. So in that way, I think Jain has not compromised till now. Okay, so I think that is a best answer, that from all the discussions that we had till now, we have given the message to the parents.
Thank you, Anuradha. And Pavitrama, your advice to the
So,
parents.
Your profession, personality, and passion, all three is taken care here.
So we have 3 P's.
Peace.
Yes.
We have taken care of all those things. So I think that's why I advised you.
Thank you so much, Pavitrama. Smita ma'am?
Yeah, just to again share experiences where we always get this thing that Jain College students are very different when they walk out. So they're very different, the way they gel well and the way they speak, it's all totally different. So I was discussing with the admission team where outsiders may think that they are totally different set of students, not like the normal other set of students. So the admission team was of course telling they carry a swag. So I think that's the word I can use in the present day world. We have the swag. So I, being a Jain student also, I have studied here. So I know what Jain has given me. It's probably when I walked out of the Jain College gates, I was more confident than what I was before. Of course, my school did mold me to a level. This molded me further on to perfection. So I think what do I say is there's a lot Jain has given to me. So similarly, I'm sure most of the students who study here, they also have received the same kind of a thing, that it gives a lot to them. Each and every individual gets a lot. It's not just a simple thing, it's lots.
Thank you, Smita ma'am. Usha ma'am, advice to the parents.
Yeah, everybody's told most of the things, but yeah, as a parent, what is it that we will look? We want our child to be a better person, to be able to achieve their goals, their dreams, be a happy person. And Jain caters to every aspect, whether they excel in their profession, whether they excel as being good human beings, whether they are, they contribute to the society. So at Jain, small activities and, their exposure to every activity, forum, builds them into being a better human. So as I had already told, we at Jain definitely are involved in building global citizens. So, see, as a parent, what else would you want? You want your child to excel in everything. More so, to be a happy person, to be content. And I think we definitely do that.
Thank you so much, Usha ma'am. So, dear parents, I just wanted to sum it up. I go with all the teachers and they have experienced it over the period of time. Very well experienced teachers, and they are giving their experience to you. So I wanted to give my experience. I've also been with Jain for a very long time. I feel with the teachers, I would also go with them. If your kids can join Jain, they are not only going to be a holistic, developed kid, but also that 16 and 17-year-old kid is going to be having a lot of character building, which is going to be done. So I would like to say that character building will surely happen at Jain College, and this is the place where your kids will be nurtured and they will be made better human beings. So with this, I would like to conclude today's panel discussion. With this, I will also like to extend my thanks to Madam Smita from Jain College, Janaga, Madam Usha from Jain College, Vivipuram, Madam Pavitra from Jain College, Vivipuram, and Madam Anuradha from Jain College, Jainaga. Thank you so much, teachers, for being here and making this a wonderful discussion. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Prasanna.
Thank you.
Thank you.